I'm gonna be here until 1:45. All right, we're recording now. You want to do an introduction or something?
Okay. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Right. Hey, guys.
The hell?
Okay. Hold on. All right. Let me start over. Okay. Hey, guys. Welcome to RongCast. We had to merge because we were both not doing our assignments. At least I wasn't doing my assignment.
And
So,
everyone else left
breakcast.
RongCast.
Yeah, everyone left RongCast, and I wasn't doing breakcast, so we're now BrongCast.
No one's
We're
gonna watch this
here.
video, but we need to get it done. So.
Yeah, exactly. We're here a little bit past midnight. And yeah, I apologize for advance for all the coughing, because this is going to be a lot. I've been sick for a week and a half, but it is what it is. So currently, we're playing some Fortnite Lego, which is on topic because that's what we're also going to be talking about today, is Fortnite. So a little bit of a rundown. Fortnite, it was super popular back in 2018, a little bit 2019. Fell off heavily after Chapter 2, and it's recently made a huge resurgence, especially with the introduction of the old map. So that's pretty much the current state of the game.
I wouldn't say it fell off. I just think it was just wasn't as popular to like general audiences, but it's still it's really popular with the diehard fans.
Yeah, I would say it had a cringe phase, right? Like every game has a cringe phase where even if you keep playing it, it's no longer cool to say that you play it.
Yeah.
Which also happened to Minecraft in around the time Fortnite was popular. Minecraft obviously was hugely popular in 2014, 15. But in 2018, when we were in middle school, if you said you played Minecraft, that was cringe. Like, no one played Minecraft. I mean, people did, but they didn't say they did. And that same sort of thing happened with Fortnite in around 2020. Like, it wasn't cool to say you played it. But it's kind of done what Minecraft's done, and it's now, coming back into the public view. I feel like a lot of the popularity of Fortnite, at least in, Chapter 3, came about because of Nick A30. I always got, a ton of his clips. And that's actually what got me to start playing it again, because I started playing it again in Chapter 3.
Mm-hmm. So.
But yeah, so, I mean, Fortnite OG, essentially, there's a lot of complaints about it. I have a lot of complaints about it. I mean, everyone kind of does. There's a lot of good things about it, though. But essentially, it was... I don't even know why they did it, really. I mean, I know why they did it, but I don't know what originally inspired them to do it. But obviously, Fortnite, the map changes every 3 or 4 months, every 10 weeks. And when the map changes, the old map, it doesn't exist anymore. So it's an ever-evolving map. It's also set up into chapters, and each chapter is a different map completely. Because each season, the POIs change. But each chapter, the whole map changes. So once we got to Chapter 4, the map was almost unrecognizable. So at the end of Chapter 4, they brought back the Chapter 1 map. Most likely to bring back old players back into the mix, which obviously it did. And also to give new players a taste of what the game used to be like back in the good old days, so to speak. However, they didn't fully bring it back, which is the main complaint that most people have, myself included. I don't know if you want to
Yeah, it was.
explain what
So
I mean.
yeah, so the season started off in the middle of season 5, and there was a lot of like discourse about that because people wanted to start in like they're like, oh, it's called Fortnite OG, and it starts halfway throughout the series. I was like, it's fine, I guess. It's a valid complaint. It doesn't really. But like the first couple seasons were just like nothing. I guess the map was empty because they're just trying to figure it out. Like, at that
Yeah.
point, they're still putting in development time to save the world. It wasn't its own game yet. So for people to get mad about that was kind of dumb. But at least some people wanted to play chapter 4, season 4, which like would have been fine.
Yeah, I
You get, like,
did. I was looking forward to that, to be
yeah, you get
honest.
Moisty Mire, you get stuff like that. But we started season 5, which is the season I started in, which is pretty fun. It was the only season from the entire new chapter OG that was actually accurate to what it's actually what it was. Like the entire map was the exact same. All the other ones, season 6, was missing like the castle, where it was missing all the
That was
Yes.
my main draw
Yeah.
point.
missing all the cube zones that were like scattered throughout the map and other items. Chapter 7 was the biggest deviation. In this, half the winter map was changed. It didn't have Polu Peak. It didn't have Happy Hamlet. It only had Frosty Flights. So that was like a
It didn't have. Yeah.
so that really made people mad. Season 8 just didn't have the volcano. Season 9 did not have any of the futuristic cities, and Season 10 only had the meteor. So pretty much all the
Mhm.
POIs that actually made the seasons like unique did not exist for like half the update. So it was the old map, just it didn't evolve the same, which made people mad. But overall, it was a fun experience. It was cheaply done. It was like thrown together for like, and for a company that's like as rich as Epic Games, you want more.
Yeah. I don't know if I could say that it's laziness, because like you could tell they put effort into it, but at the same time, like if you're gonna go to all that effort to make it OG, make it actually OG.
Exactly.
Like it's not that hard.
We're gonna frame it as OG. Frame it as OG.
Yeah. And then it is important to understand that the entire point, technically, as to why they brought it back, was because the Fortnite storyline, which there is a storyline, and most people don't follow it. Jonesy, who is kind of the main character of Fortnite, he hijacked a time machine that was owned by some rich dude, and then he went back in time to stop the Cube Queen from like removing the cube, or he went back to try and stop the Cube Queen from messing stuff up on the island, so that the 0 point would not. Oh my god! Okay, it's so confusing to explain. In the original timeline, the Cube Queen sent the cube to try and steal the 0 point, but the cube ended up exploding, so the 0 point was never removed, which meant that it stayed there, and that was what powered Neo Tilted, which is what led to like the big robot fight and like the monster coming in, and that's when like stuff got messed up with that. So he went back in time to stop that from happening, so that the cube could effectively remove the 0 point from below Loot Lake, which you did actually see, because the 0 point did get lifted out of Loot Lake. So that's the argument, is that it's an alternate timeline, which is why none of the original stuff remains. But in my opinion, that's just a cop-out and an excuse as to why they didn't go to the effort to add more POIs.
Yeah. I mean, like they just use the creative engine to just recreate the entire map, which is fine. But it's like, I don't know. It just would have been interesting to like just visit old locations again, like as they were advertised. Like the volcano, I was really happy about, and then that didn't happen.
Yeah, because you have to
Happy
go
Hamlet-
there.
Yeah, Happy Hamlet was my favorite location drop, and then it didn't get added, even though they could have. It just didn't make sense, but I don't know. It definitely was like really fun, you know.
Yeah.
For a month, we got to have a lot of fun playing like a game that we haven't played in like 5 years, which is amazing. Didn't do a lot of work though. That's like that month can be it was good and bad for us, but it was fun. Now we're in
Yeah.
this chapter 5, which is interesting so far. It's not. It's too early to say, but at this point, Fortnite's no longer just a battle royale. It has its own Lego mode that we're playing right now. Just trying to build a rocket in. It has a music festival thing, which is like Guitar Hero, and then it has like a racing game. So it's more like a platform than it is anything else. And it's crazy because
Yeah.
like this game used to be about building forts and protecting yourself from zombies, and now it's an entire like franchise. It's like a
Yeah. I
big
just
idea.
think it's cool about all of the companies that have like had a collab with this game.
Exactly.
Like, there's almost nothing. There's like almost no IPs that have not been linked to Fortnite yet.
Except Nintendo. Nintendo refuses to do anything. They've
Yeah,
tried.
that's just like
Epic Games
classic
has
Nintendo.
tried, but Nintendo says no.
That's to be expected. Anyway, yeah. So, I know we're only in what was it, week 2? Is week 2 or week 3? I don't even know at this point.
The new chapter?
Yeah, the new chapter. I think
We're
this is
in
week.
No, yeah, the 9th. Yesterday was the 1 week anniversary, right? Or the 1 week.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're in week 2 right now.
We
Yeah.
just started week 2 today.
What do you think about it? Like, just what are your overall thoughts of the new season?
I don't prefer the map. I mean, it's cool. I like the winter parts of it. Like it's overall it's better, but it's not preferred because I got so used to Fortnite OG, and
Yeah.
overall it's more detailed. It looks better graphically. It's better. I like the terrain, even if we never really use it. The weapon designs are fine. I mean, I like the mod. The mods are really. It's a really cool feature that they added, but I feel like using shotguns and SMGs is no longer optimal as much as just ARs and snipers, which is fine, but it just kind of sucks. The movement, everyone argues about the movement. It's all right. I'm getting used to it. Sometimes I like when I don't like when I'm just trying to rush some guy and I just start like walking out of nowhere instead of sprinting, which is annoying. But, I've only died because of movement a couple times, but it's just I still have to get used to it. I only started playing yesterday, so. How do you feel about
Yeah,
it?
I personally really like it. Like, the movement, everyone can complain about that, but if you actually look up a comparison, it's barely slower. Like, when you like build and place like floors down, if you place like 20 of them in a row, and if you were to use the old movement next to the new movement, the other person would get to the end of that 20 like floor row, maybe like 5 things before you do, which sounds like a lot, but like that's only in the long run. Like in the short run, it really doesn't make that much difference. Like a second, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a fast-paced game, but like everyone has that movement speed, so like it's not really that much of a disadvantage because everyone has the same disadvantage as you. It's like, fair enough if you're going up against like players that could move at the normal speed, but like I don't know, it doesn't make that much difference. Like either way, it's still kind of the same. It looks more fluid, which I guess people also complain about because Fortnite's a cartoony game. It's not supposed to look realistic, which that I can understand. But the movement is a very small aspect of it. What I really like about it is the combat. The combat system is just so satisfying to me. I just love like the new guns and the way they shoot, like the how you can change the scopes. It's just really satisfying. And like once again, that's another complaint that people have because they fixed the um, rifle bloom because the rifle bloom, especially in Fortnite OG,
That's
it
awful.
was like noticeably bad. Like you could not hit anything. But now the bloom is almost non-existent if you like equip decent things on your guns, which people are now complaining about because it's like too accurate. But that's the thing is like if you complain about it like and then they fix it, you can only complain about like them fixing it. So I don't really know. I like the new bloom. Obviously, it's annoying if you get killed by it, but it's a lot more satisfying to land every single shot rather than unloading an entire magazine on for only 3 of them to land.
Yeah. I don't know. It's my complaint just the shotguns. It's like it's sometimes
Oh,
it
yeah.
feels like it takes like a 30 seconds. Just it feels like 30 seconds in between shots, and that's like life or death.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried using the new shotguns in close range, and every single time I've tried using them, I've been killed
Yeah.
by a person with an AR, like at close range. So it's completely useless.
I don't know. I think like I definitely like the new POIs are nice. Like risky not risky reels, whatever the new one is.
Ruined reels?
Ruin reels is cool. I like how it's like a Greek pantheon or whatever. Like a
Yeah, that's so cool.
yeah. Um Everything else, that's like there's that one mansion one that's pretty cool. The mountains are really nice. They're really really nice. What else is there?
Bro, my sister just kicked me off the game.
Nice. Um,
But okay, there's like Pleasant Piazza. There's the steps. I forgot what those are called. Those ones are pretty cool. I do like the scale of the map. Like all the POIs, they feel a lot more like I don't know the word is like lively. Like they feel more lived in.
yeah,
Like
they're definitely like more
in
expensive. Like there's like a ton of chests everywhere. And, like
yeah, they just feel like actual towns. Whereas like the old POIs and like Fortnite OG, they
like
just
one
felt like
house.
yeah, they're like a few collections of buildings and that was it.
And that's why I never understood the hype behind like Salty Springs. It's like it's not that great in my opinion.
No,
But
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. What else is there to talk about Fortnite? I mean, like, hmm.
Um,
Right, 18 minutes in the recording.
18 minutes. Damn, okay. Well, I do have to say one of the things I kind of like. I don't know if that's just because I played Chapter 3, which I think is when the system got introduced, is the gold bars. Because, like, it's just kind of cool, like, how it carries over into, like, the other games. Like, I don't know, there's not really much else to say about it. It's just an interesting feature. How, like, one game you get bars, and then the next game you still have them.
I like how they can be used for like weapon mods and stuff. So it's like it's not you can't just abuse the system.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like all like the bosses around the map. It's annoying sometimes, especially like when you land and you start getting shot at by like, some random some random NPC and like all like, the bosses themselves are fun. It's just the NPCs that are just annoying. But
Yeah, I think that it would be so much better if they just had the boss and then that was it.
I mean, they're creative. It's like it's definitely all the same. It feels all the same though. You just like you go up, you kill the guy because like unless you, it's really hard to die to the boss in my opinion, or it's really hard to unless you're in solo. If you're in squads. It's like it's whoever gets to it first, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, in solos it's impossible. I tried going against the like fencing girl,
Yeah.
and she like absolutely rinsed me. It was not easy. The good thing about the bosses and like all the people around them is that, especially in solos, they can like tell you where someone is. Because if you see them like getting into a huge fight, you know someone's there. But other than that, the like people that help out are kind of annoying.
Yeah. So we're just playing Lego Fortnite right now. We're building a little house, which is nice. It feels like this is just a derivative of Save the World, which is like interesting. It's not that close to it, but it's what Save the World wishes it was. Still think that game could have been great if they actually put effort into it. But once Battle Royale came out, and they saw how big like the player base was, they just gave up. So that was a little disappointing. And, like the game was fun. Once you get past Candy Valley, it really becomes nothing. Because they never even finished the last like the game is left unfinished because they never finished the last couple of missions for the last zone. I forgot what it was called. This Lego Fortnite, it's fine. I mean, it seems like a derivative of like all the Lego Worlds game that used to exist, but it's set in Fortnite. And it's definitely not a new game. It's like built off of like past Lego loading games, like the Lego Worlds or Lego Universe or whatever it was called.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, 'cause like it's not Fortnite. Like, it really isn't. It's just a Lego game with the Fortnite label on it.
This could have been made by like Lego themselves, and it would have been exactly the same.
Yeah. The one thing I don't understand is like, why? Like, why did they make it? Because there's no sales they can make from this that I know of.
Unless they like make like Lego Fortnite actual sets, and they just use it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't the entire collab because that would have been like a lot better in my opinion.
Yeah,
Battle Bus would go crazy.
I would buy that. Like, if they did make that, I would buy that immediately. But like, I was expecting this to be a paid game. I thought you'd have to pay for it.
For how expensive it is, I'm surprised it is free.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what are they gaining from doing this? Like, there has to be something. Like, I just don't know what it is. Because even Battle Royale, like, they make a lot of money off that just because of the skins, but like, I don't know. I don't see what they'd be gaining from this. I'm not complaining though. It's pretty cool, but
yeah, it seems
like a little bit odd.
Like a gimmick. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be an actual game that like some guy that's like, oh, I can't wait to go home and play.
Yeah. I suppose it's probably just a way for them to introduce like the next step or the next phase of Fortnite. Like, I guess they're expanding to less of a battle royale game and more of a like you said earlier.
It's a better, like, greater franchise.
Yeah, a little bit like Roblox, I guess, but well, it already kind of is a little bit like Roblox because you can have like custom maps that you can like post and other people can play them. Which never used to be a thing. I don't actually know when they added that.
We're at 23 minutes and 24 minutes. We can end the recording there and then start a new episode.
Yeah, I'm good with that.